Welcome to the Daily Reflection, episode 13. This week's theme is confidence and courage, and today's quote is, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." Eleanor Roosevelt. Hi everyone, I'm Dana. Welcome to the Daily Reflection, your 5-minute boost of inspiration to start the day with purpose, positivity, and perspective. Thank you for being here. Hi everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful weekend so far. Today's quote is from First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. This is a new one for me, but this one I think is going to stay with me. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. This quote is such a powerful reminder that our experience of life, its richness, its depth, its joy, is directly tied to our willingness to be brave. Think about the most meaningful parts of your life, the relationships that changed you, the moments that shaped you, the opportunities that opened doors you didn't even know were there. I'm willing to bet they all required a moment of courage. Maybe it was moving to a new city, taking a job that felt like a stretch, starting a conversation that scared you, saying yes when everything in you wanted to stay safe, or saying no when it would have been easier to please everyone else. I talked about part of my teaching journey yesterday, but when I became a teacher, I moved 8 hours from home for that job. At the time, teaching jobs were not plentiful in my Midwestern hometown, but I knew there were lots of jobs in the South. I knew a few people in the area, so I figured I would go to a job fair there to check out the available opportunities. The unknown was scary, but that small step changed my life. I love the warmer winters and the school that I took my first teaching job at. It was a time where courage helped shape my path. Courage doesn't always look like skydiving or giving a TED Talk. Most of the time, courage is quiet and deeply personal. Sometimes it's saying, "I need help," or "I don't have it all figured out." Sometimes it's setting a boundary you've been avoiding, letting go of something that's no longer serving you, or simply trying again after something that didn't go the way you hoped. And here's what happens when we choose courage, even in small ways. Life expands, our hearts open, our world gets wider, new connections form, new possibilities appear. But when we let fear, self-doubt, or the need for comfort rule our decisions, life begins to shrink. We stay in the same routines, we avoid the hard conversations, we say no to the things that could stretch us because stretching feels uncertain and uncertainty feels risky. But here's something to think about. Growth doesn't always live in comfort. Neither does connection. Neither does meaning. The life we long for, the one that's rich with purpose and full of depth, that life lives on the other side of brave choices. So today I want to ask you, where is your life asking for more courage? Is there something you've been nudged to do but fear is holding you back? Maybe it's a conversation you've been putting off, a truth you've been scared to share, a creative idea you've kept hidden, or a dream you once had that you've buried beneath doubt and distraction. Don't get me wrong, courage doesn't mean jumping in with no plan. Sometimes courage is the plan. Sometimes it's taking one small step in the direction of what matters. That step might look like scheduling the appointment, telling someone how you feel, signing up, logging on, reaching out, starting a new social media account for a new business idea and posting for the first time, or even just admitting to yourself, "I want more than this." And that's not selfish, that's not reckless, that's human. Because the more courage you practice, the more room your life has to breathe, to unfold, to become. So here's your invitation today. Take one small, brave step, just one. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. Because with every act of courage, no matter how small, your life begins to expand and you begin to meet more and more of who you truly are. And that's where the magic lives. Thank you for taking time out of your day-to-day to listen and reflect. I hope it is a great day. I hope you have enjoyed the Daily Reflection, your 5-minute boost of inspiration, reflection, and encouragement. Thank you for being here. We hope you tune in daily, share with a friend, subscribe, and let the words brighten your day.